see some islands. It cost just under £30 for 5 hours, which ain't bad actually. It's pretty good going. At Banana Beach. I'm going to go to Coral Beach after. Rain, which ain't very hot, but not cold. Found out that there's an entrance fee.
Hello.
Okay, how much is it?
Okay, 100 per person. We have to choice 100 per person. Get each share toilet. Yeah, another choice 300 baht. Get the coupon back 300 baht there.
Okay.
But bring the coupon spending for anything from here.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
100 or 300 is included.
and that's just to go through, is it?
Yeah, with the service fee, with that toilet for beach share like that. Yeah.
Okay. 100 each,
Yeah,
300
okay.
including a drink,
Yeah.
and you get your coupon back.
Yeah, but you can bring that coupon spending for anything like a cash back.
Sure, okay. That just makes sense to just pay the 100 each, because if you go for the 300, which is £7.50, yeah, just works out, you may not even spend that £7.50 in there.
Maybe afternoon, very low tide. Yeah, just
No
be
problem.
careful. A lot
Just a
of
quick
ginseng.
question, just out of general knowledge for information.
Yeah.
Has this always been like this, even before COVID?
Yeah,
Same.
yeah, sure.
Okay, just had to check. Huh?
Everyone.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Before COVID was same like this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Just pay for the service fee for our facility.
Sure, no
That's
problem. Just checking.
Thank you.
That's good information. Okay. You can pay 300 each per person, and it would include food and a drink. Or, so I thought I saw something moving my plate there, but it wasn't. It was just the rice falling. Yeah, or you could pay, or you could just go and just pay cash and just see what you want from there. And this only cost me 150, which is a little bit more than it should be, but there you go, it's where you're at. It tastes good, that's for sure. Yeah, because if you pay the 300, unless you're really hungry and you're going to get a lot of stuff, Doesn't make sense. Gonna go over to a different place now, different island, Coral Island, I believe, or Coral Island, and I think James Bond Island. My boatman sitting there waiting. My boatman glad to see me come back, thinking, oh yes, I'll soon be going home. My day will be over. So it cost me £2.50 to walk on this beach, Coral Beach. Just to stand on the sand. Just
and sit inside free and toilet free.
Oh, okay.
And beach chair not free.
Oh, okay.
And beer too.
Nothing.
Beer free?
It's just a quick question. Where does the money go? Someone own the island?
Yes.
And they take the money, but pay workers. You understand what I mean?
For tax.
Yeah, but what, the tax go to government?
For tax, impose it inside free and toilet free.
I understand, yeah. No, what I'm trying to get is the money which everyone pay, who it go to.
Who?
Yeah. Does someone own the island?
Yes.
Like big boss own the island?
Yes.
And he pay workers?
For business.
Or every day over, you all share money? And do you understand?
Yes.
Which one? Which? Not understanding.
I stand.
Because the only reason why I'm asking, because I would like to know
Yes.
if it's government get money, or someone buy island, he get money, or is it all the workers share money?
I understand. I speak.
But you can't express it out. No problem. It's fine. Kapun cut. I tried to get the information out of her. Maybe she knew and she just didn't want to say. So people can stay on this one in the tents. Yeah, I thought no one would be able to stay on this island just like the other island I came from, but I guess there is what they call it, glamping. It's quite nice, someone relaxing. See, they got their little toilet shack and shower there as well. I guess it's nice to wake up and you're right on the beach. there's not much else down there. I'll probably try and get a picture up there at some point. Probably will do. That's that side of it. And I noticed as well, you can't go inland, you could only like stay on the beach side of it.
White parasol and free inside of
Okay.
This is the part.
I tell you more and more, they don't tell you it's not for those seats. They tell you it's just for the little plastic ones up the top, the upright ones. You know, at least if they're going to take money from you, to tell you what it includes. What I'm going to check now, I'm going to sit on these ones to see whether these are the free ones or whether you got to pay for them. Because I thought he was just talking about those ones over there. And you can't even lie back on those ones. You know, they're just pretty much upright. I'm going to sit here to see if anyone comes to me and says anything. Let's find out how much the chairs are actually, because I don't know. Fine, so you got that information for yourself if you do want to pay for it. How much are the chairs here?
I don't know yet, sir.
You don't know?
You can ask the staff over there, sir.
Maybe I should sit back on one of these chairs here, come back to me quicker. Can't see no staff now, but they definitely see where I'm sitting, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't know, I'll see whether I can find some staff later and find out. Yeah, I would like to know. Yeah, I would like to know whether it was always like this, where you had to pay to come onto the beach. Because I'm sure pre-COVID that wasn't the case. I know they have a island tax, but not an island tax of 100 baht. You know, I've been to Koh Tao and other places where you got to pay a tax to come onto the island. It's like 10 baht, 10, 20 baht, not 100 baht, £2.50. And my guess is, if anyone could let me know any other difference, because they probably came here before the pandemic, and they would know whether you had to pay or not. I wouldn't be surprised if you did, but I'm sure it wouldn't have been 100 baht maybe, or maybe it could have been, I don't know. How much is it one person?
The sambar chair, one chair 150.
150?
Yeah, for 1 hour.
Oh, for 1 hour?
No hour, all time.
Oh, all right,
All
okay.
day, yeah? For 300.
Okay. Same as the same?
Not the same. Small chair 100.
Oh, okay, no
Yes.
problem. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, I managed to get that information. 100 for the plastic, and for the material one they want 100, and for the plastic one they want 150. Because I came from the other island, and I had to pay 100 baht for that one as well. My thoughts was that when I got to this one, the boatman told me that I got to pay 100, and I just said to myself, okay, I won't bother pay the 100. I don't need to sit on the seats. I could just sit on the beach. That was my plans. But no sooner than I got off the boat, literally, as soon as I stepped off that blue thing over there, I got to pay 100 baht to come onto the island, and I thought, okay, that's out the window. I can't even tell them that I don't even want no seats or nothing. I don't want to use a toilet. I'll pee in the sea, it's not a problem. And I'll sit on the beach, but that's not the case. They just want the tax for you to be on the island. Just to let you know, I bought a Chang bear, small one, 80 bahts. It's like what you'd pay in a Patong area, and so they ain't really gone over the odds on that one. It's just 80 baht, which is 2 UK pounds. Cool, the mess as well. Look at the mess, they're making thousands of pounds each day. English pounds I'm talking. You know, I don't know how much in bahts, but I can well believe they make over 50,000 baht a day, if not more. The people are coming and going. And look, they can't even clean up the mess, and they're making bundles of money. Look. You'd think they'd have the decency to clean up the place, knowing that loads of people are coming day in and day out. As you can see, the people there and the boats arriving. Probably just on that one boat there's about 30 people just on that one boat, and that's going throughout the day. To me, I could well believe in a year or two from now they'd probably be say you got to pay 100 baht to get onto the beach, and you got to pay another 100 baht to clean up the beach. Yeah, to clean. Yeah, they'd be charging you to clean up their beach while they're sitting around doing absolutely nothing. Oh no, they are doing something. They're taking money off the tourists for the food and the drink and everything else. How much is chair to lie on?
Yes.
How much is chair?
300 baht.
300 baht.
Code already.
Closed.
Already.
Okay. Well, you heard it from him yourself. We're on the same beach, just there. Slightly different chairs, but no real difference whatsoever. And they want 300 baht, and the other one was 150, so he's doubled the price. But this is all one beach, the same, but I guess where they've put the jetty port area, they've sectioned it off and named it two different beaches. And this one here, you're paying 300 baht for a chair on the beach. And I think that sign, just beyond that part of it, because I see that says no swimming. You can't swim on that side of it, but you can swim on that side of it. Probably because there's a lot of stones in the sea there, maybe. Yes, I see why they've probably done that now. I'm not being biased or anything like that, you know. I'm just telling you how I see it and how I'm thinking. You know, I've got Thai viewers, I've got people from all around the world watching, and I'm not biased to anyone or anything. I'm just telling you my own thoughts. If people want to begrudge what I'm saying, then so be it, but I'm just telling you what I think. You know, you can think differently, but I'm just giving you my information and my perspective of everything. I see this part of it here, they've called it Coral Reef now. This is just, I've just walked from here to there. Maybe they call this Coral Reef bit because you can't swim here, but there probably is a lot of coral, but I don't think there is. Because you'd be able to see if there was coral or not. All what's there is just like stones in the ground, and probably that's why they don't want no one there, basically. But I'll give you the sign quickly of the Coral Reef. Yeah, and the two islands I went to, just this one here and the other one, the banana one and the coral reef. You can't stay on them. Oh, well, no, this one's just got the little huts there, basically. Yeah, I'm sure I said that before, maybe. Yeah, but they're not for really staying on, they're just for visiting. The water is so lovely and warm, crystal clear as well. They are absolutely deadly. Yeah, I can remember doing some kayaking in 2007 in Koh Tao and going over to some like little islands like that. And literally no sooner than I got off my kayak and stepped out, I stepped on one of them sea urchins, went straight in my foot. I had to go straight back, blood was just gushing out. And yeah, it wasn't a nice experience. And what I found not nice about it was, well, now I can look at it and it's quite funny, you know, it was quite painful, it was bleeding quite a bit. As I got back to where I hired the kayak from, as I got back to where I hired the kayak from, there's like an old lady and she goes, oh, I told her, I showed her my foot. She didn't even need to know what went in my foot, she knew. And she goes, oh, hold on 1 minute, I'll be back. And then she went in, probably it must have been the kitchen she went into. I couldn't see where she went, but she came back with one of those meat hammers. You know the meat hammer, like where you tenderize the meat? And she comes walking over to me, like clamping it with her hand against her other hand. I'm like, wow, like, you know, what's all that about? And then as I got, as I got closer, as she got closer, she told me, oh, like it's because the sea urchin's spines have got, if you look at it underneath a microscope, it's got 1 million spikes to it, so you can't actually pull it out because every spike is locking it in. And she said you got to break it down. Yeah, she said you have to break it down in order to get it out. And that's hence why she had the hammer. So she started whacking my foot with it. I don't know for how long, probably for about a minute or maybe a bit longer, just to try and break it up. And she said it would turn into a powder and then it will come out your foot. I don't know whether it came out my foot. I know some of it did because obviously I was picking at it as well at the time. You know, once it was kind of scabbed over and hardened up, I tried to take out the black stuff. And yeah, but I've still got remnants in my foot today of it, of a little black mark. So I take it all of it never came out, but it never killed me. That's most importantly, it never killed me. That's why whenever I go in the sea now, I always tend to have these on, because that way there ain't nothing running into my foot. And I know you literally only get the sea urchins around stones. Probably that's why you saw that one there, because there is a lot of stones in the water here, a lot of them. And that's where they like to gather around, the stones. So yeah, anyone coming here, be careful, because it's not a nice thing when you step on a sea urchin. That is for sure. Yeah, and it's not that I dislike Thailand. You know, Thailand is a lovely place, but what I dislike is the tourist places, because they're gone through the roof of just trying to snatch everything. Just not, I wouldn't say snatch everything. They're trying to get as much money as they can in, basically, you know, in the tourist spots, as most tourist spots are. But you know, I think they've took it a little bit beyond what I'm used to. I mean, because I've never come across it before, and I've been traveling all different countries, and this is the first time I've had to pay for things which I didn't have to pay for. But and I was in tourist places as well. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't like as if I was just in places where there's very little tourist people. That wasn't the case. Yeah, just found out that they close at 5-6ish off this island, Coral Reef Island. Yeah, so everyone's starting to make their way back, starting to get empty now. I fell asleep on the chair, actually zonked out for a bit. Looks like I'm one of the last to leave here. The boatman must be thinking, thank God for that. I could see him coming. Because I guess he wants to call it a day as well. I'm virtually there on my boat now, getting back. Need to get some food in my belly. You alright? Whoa.
Raining.
Oh yes, rain. Yeah, I was quite lucky to see no rain actually, because it started out this morning with some rain. I wasn't sure whether to go out, but yeah, decided to make a trip out. Otherwise, I just would have been stuck in the hotel. The engine's starting up, ready to leave. Looking forward to getting back. Just getting everything prepared. Undoing the rope. And yeah, I'll be off on my journeys. Stopping off at a private little island here before, because I dock in here. I don't know whether you can see the white and red boat, but that's where I got the boat from, and it's just right next to it really. So I guess he's just going to stop off before I go back to where I picked up the boat. Yeah, I can see they serve no food and drink on this bit. It's just you and the beach and the sea. So I take it the only bit to lie on is where you see the sand over there on this particular island. Don't know the name of this island. Maybe it hasn't got a name, because it's quite a fair size for what it is, as you can see. But this one ain't got no name. Oh, maybe they do serve a bit of drink when there's people here. But you know, even when I was coming across here, I never saw they didn't stop. No boat stopped here. But I guess they do, because I can see, you know, they've got a table service and so forth. But yeah, I guess I think maybe they get people to stop here on the way back, maybe. You know, like from the other islands, because they want to make the money on those islands, because there's no money to be made on this island. Well, saying that, if they did get everyone to stop off here as well, they'd probably charge them to come on here as well. Yeah, just heading back to my boat now. I guess he just stopped here for me to have a look around. It's getting late and he wants to go back home. I appreciate him wanting to do it, because as I said, I fell asleep on the other island. I was sitting on the chair and I zonked out for a bit, and then when I opened up my eyes, pretty much everyone was gone. And yeah, so he must have been glad to see me coming back, but it was nice of him to stop off here for me. Not that I asked him to, he just stopped off. My boatman, good man. My boat driver, captain man. He's got to navigate his way back in, because you can see shallow water. In the evening time the tide comes out, and because when I got the boat he had to use a kayak, and because I came here yesterday or the day before, something like that, and they said, oh, no boats could go out now because the tide's out. When the tide's out, the boats are stuck in the ground, and hence why he's taking it so easy to come back in. All the food which they do here. I'm not brave enough to try it. Oh. That just looks gross. I could just imagine biting that and all the gush coming out of it. Look at that one though. What is this one? Cricket. Locust. Name?
Name I know.
This is what I'm going to try. I'm a bit unsure about it, but here goes nothing. Oh. I guess it don't taste so much. Sorry, I almost heaved there. Now look at this one. A grub. I'm gonna take a chance with a grub. Well, I ate the one I just tried. This one I'm unsure about because I know it's got juice inside of it. Because when I poked it with the stick, it felt soft inside. I'm not going to put it all in my mouth. I'm just going to bite it to see what comes out of it. Or should I just whack it all in my mouth? No, I guess I'm a wuss when it comes to that because I can't down it. I downed one of them. I actually swallowed all of it, chewed it up and swallowed it. Didn't taste of anything. Just the texture of that one I knew I wouldn't like. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to try anymore, to tell the truth. To let you know, it didn't taste horrible. It's just because you know what you're eating. That's why I kind of heaved, because when I was chewing it and it was in my mouth, it was all right. It didn't taste horrible. And then the thought of what I was actually eating, and it just made me not feel too good. But the taste of it ain't bad.
Welcome Thailand, welcome.
Welcome.
Where you from, sorry, my friend?
London, London. England, London.
Welcome, welcome. Nice song for you. สังกังหูสังกังเฮมันไม่ลอยเดลอยมาลอยมากับโลฟ้าที่เกาะรันตาเป็นชาวเลสังกังหูสังกังเฮมันไม่ลอยเดลอยมาลอยมากับโลฟ้าที่เกาะรันตาเป็นชาวเล
อยากเป็นคนที่มีฉันรักคนเดียวสวัสดีกันด้วยละกันนะคะพวกเราในช่วงเบรกเดย์กันด้วยละกันนะคะสวัสดีพี่ยังด้านหน้าด้วยละกันนะคะฮัลโหล
เ I got? Got chicken pad thai. Much better than that insect I was eating, that's for sure.